Hey YouTube, it's Crystal. This is going to be my, I guess, 1 month into being gluten-free video. And I think I got gluten contamination last night because my stomach bloated like crazy and I got wicked GI cramps like I used to. First time in a month. So I want to explain kind of how I started this process and I guess the results and the time lapse between pretty much January 15th and now. Today's officially the 11th, so we're close to 1 month out. So I stopped eating gluten cold turkey. The last thing that I remember splurging on had to have been a blueberry muffin from Starbucks. I am pretty sure that was one of my last gluten binges, I guess. The other last thing that I was able to splurge on was the cookie butter that is like peanut butter, but it's made out of cookies that are like ground into this yummy, creamy deliciousness, and I've tried to emulate it. I cannot have it, or I cannot make it work. So I can't even tell you how quick the symptoms, I guess, resolved. My bloating did not go away right away. It probably took a good week and a half to 2 weeks, and I started to notice some changes in the mirror after showering, or when I got up in the morning, or when I was changing. I would look in the mirror and I started seeing more definition like in my upper abdominal area, I guess. And I'm like, what is that? Like, am I getting a 2-pack or what is it? It's actually the top of my rib cage. And if this tells you how bloated I have been, it's just been an amazing, I'm watching my body shrink within the period of a month. There's no way to describe it. And so the bloating and the GI cramping went away about a week and a half to 2 weeks. I feel more energetic. I am sleeping really good. And I wake up and I don't feel like I have to hit the snooze button all the time. So it is definitely something that is slow going, but I'm making advancements, I guess, in progress and everything. So as of yesterday, I have been feeling great, absolutely great. And then I just got off an overnight shift, so I've been up probably 14, 16 hours, somewhere around there. In the middle of my overnight shift, I started to feel just bloated and just really crampy in my upper GI. And again, it's not gas, it's not, there's no way to describe it, but just sharp pains, and there's no way to get rid of it. There's no way. You just drink lots of water and flush the system, and just, oh God, it's so annoying. So I got home, I changed, I'm in stretch shorts and a shirt because I am definitely feeling bloated. Somehow I got gluten contamination. I'm pretty dang sure of it because this only happens with one thing. Looking back on it, everything that I've eaten has had a gluten-free label to it. So I'm just really curious as to what went wrong, or how did I come across gluten. So I have not changed my makeup. That is something that I feel like I've spent way too much money on it. I use a lot of Sephora products and a lot of Ulta products. I have a horrible, like, if you guys look back at my videos, my face is redder than red. It takes a lot of coverage to hide that, you know, and conceal it. That, and I love doing eye makeup. I do. So I'm not really sure if maybe the makeup, but I haven't had issues for over a month. And then, you know, looking back on the food again, the only thing that I can pinpoint is a Luna bar, but all of ours are labeled with gluten-free. So it's the only things that I can think of. Maybe it wasn't a gluten-free Luna bar, and I thought it was, and I just packed it, and I just ate it, because I don't know, I'm getting to this routine that's like, yeah, Luna Bar, gluten-free, pack it, you know, like we just bought those and maybe I just didn't read the label good enough and maybe I had more Luna Bars and just, I don't know. Anyways, I got gluten exposed and I'm definitely feeling it this morning. I found it very interesting that yesterday after getting home from my shift, I had to take 50 milligrams of Benadryl to fall asleep, which I'm going to be repeating today. And I got restless leg syndrome. I get it occasionally, and it is a real thing. And it's weird because it's like you don't want to stop moving. It's like your legs have to move, and it was so bad I could not fall asleep. 50 milligrams of Benadryl, and my legs are keeping me awake. I even had it kind of in my arms a little bit. So I woke up several times just so groggy, and I could just feel my body was like, you need to sleep. I could just feel the need for sleep. And it was so much like living pre-gluten-free stage with celiac disease. I was just so tired and out of it, and I couldn't focus, and that is the only way that I can describe the mental fog that has come over me. Speaking of mental fog, I've had years of struggling to retain a lot of things that have been explained to me, like in just basic rounds and everything. I have to write everything down. I have to be super focused. I have to study things for hours on end just to be able to retain it. Yesterday, I have started to notice that I'm recalling things a little bit more, like, oh, where is this? Where's the last place that I had it? Oh, yeah, that's where I had it. And I don't remember being able to do that for years, like years, where you're like, oh, I can't find this. Where is it? Well, maybe I'll just start looking. I didn't have that thought process of, okay, let's trace this back and let's, you know, think about where I had it last, and that ability to recall it. So I do think my memory is improving, and they do say that you can get in this this mental fog with gluten. I'm officially off of antidepressants 100%. So that is such a good thing. And you guys, I'm happy. I'm happy. It's good. And the reason that I went on them was because the whole entire time, you know, that I've been on antidepressants, let me retract. I can't talk this morning. You guys have to bear with me. I'm so tired right now. I've been on antidepressants for years because I have generalized panic disorder, and I also had bouts of serious depression, especially with, you know, look back at the videos when my husband left and when he came back, and there was a lot of PTSD from that. And I feel like I can move forward. And a lot of celiac disease, I guess afflicted people with celiac disease have an inflammatory process that they're now linking is connected with depression. It's all inflammation. So who's to say that this isn't going to clear up and get better over time, that I will never have to be on meds again? And I'm hoping that's going to be how it is. It was horrible weaning off of it. I was the worst person to be around. I was a 5-letter B word. But I just want to thank everybody that stuck through and believed in me and has stood by my side. When I was saying there is something wrong with me, I can't recall this, I feel sick all the time, I'm tired, I'm vitamin D deficient, I'm anemic, I have celiac disease, and I now have an answer. It is completely treatable. So we're adjusting, we're doing good. My daughter Zoe is doing amazing. We're finding gluten-free things that we like. I'll have to do a video on that. And I can't say it's going to be the most amazing thing that I've ever eaten. I do miss wheat. I do. Cookies are probably never going to be the same, but it's not bad. There are good things out there. Anyways, all right. I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to take some Benadryl, and I am knocking out. Thank you guys for watching my video. If you have any questions, let me know, and I will see you later. Bye.